Hello, hello, hello. I'm Austin 7 DADYA'S Kitchen. I got something for you today. Creamy chicken noodles. That's right, creamy chicken noodles. You have chicken noodles and then you have chicken noodle soup. But we're gonna do chicken noodles today with a cream sauce. And it's gonna get that DADYA'S BAM! Wow factor to you. So the first thing we're gonna do, you need to get a whole chicken. All right, and then of your preference. And what you do, you go ahead and get a pot. This is 4 quarts of water. And then I put in some chicken broth. But if you don't have chicken broth on hand, I'm gonna make it from scratch on this right here. So 4 quarts of water and the chicken. Now, the ingredients that I'm gonna use right here is, I have chicken bouillon that's powdered already. You want 2 tablespoons of that. Just go ahead and put that in there like that. All right. I got 2 tablespoons of onion powder. And I know I seem like a lot, but I want to season this up. Okay, 1 tablespoon of black pepper. And I know it seems like a lot of sodium, but 1 tablespoon of salt. That's it. And then your last thing you want to do is a half a stick of butter. All right. Put it on in there. And that's it. Real simple. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and cook this. Now let me tell you something. When you're cooking or boiling the chicken like this, to get that flavor and the savory taste of it and everything, you don't want to cook it fast. A lot of people make a mistake by cooking chicken fast. And then what it becomes is, it becomes tough. And what I want it to be savory and I want it to be tender. So what I'm gonna do is cook this on low and forget about it. It might take an hour or 2 or so, but you just keep back on checking. So now what I'm gonna do is go ahead and let this process go ahead on with this, and then I'm gonna get back with you. All right. Now I'm gonna show you something to give this that DADYA'S Kitchen taste to this to make yours better than everybody else. And it's my little secret. I told you I always give you a little secret with my recipes. Now cooking this, I've been cooking this for maybe 7 minutes on high. But since I'm not gonna rinse this off and I want the starches and I want all this to work together, I'm gonna cut this down a little. And see my noodles are getting al dente. All right? That's where you want it because it's gonna continue to cook. So now what I wanna do, I wanna add some meat to it, okay? I'm gonna add a little meat to it now. Let it still cook slowly. Just like that. And let it continue to cook. A little bit more meat. Okay? It's gonna be the best chicken noodles that you probably had. You probably make a good mean chicken noodles, but you see it's getting thick. So now I got the chicken seasonings and the spices and everything that I have already done with the meat is gonna get into these noodles and cook. So now, by it being slow, I'm gonna cook another like 5 minutes, just like that. Nothing but just letting it cook. So after 5 minutes, I'm gonna come back and then we're gonna do the final touches on this right here. All right, now let me show you this. All right, and that's how your noodles supposed to look. Now I'm gonna tell you the time frame. When you first put these noodles in, put it for 8 minutes on high. And then you want to do 12 on low. But I did 7 at the beginning of this one. But you do it on 8, and then I just do 8 and then 12 because it's just easy to think about. So 20 minutes altogether to get this prep right. And look what happens. Your noodles, look how they look. And I use this fork because I don't want to break my noodles up. But look at that. That's what you want. That's delicious. Now, you see how much meat I have left? I'm gonna go ahead and add this last. Let me show you what I mean. What I got here is a cup of milk. Okay? And this is cornstarch. Okay? It's 1.5 tablespoons of cornstarch. And I'm gonna go ahead and add this. You want to use cornstarch because you can use flour, but to me, it's a lot better with cornstarch because it mixes much better, and I don't have to worry about no lumps. It's easier and it dissolves quicker to me, it seems like. And I want this thick. Now, on this right here, this also is important. I start off with 4 quarts of water. And now when I did the chicken, I took off 1.5 quarts of the juice. And you can use that broth for later on, but take off 1.5, and it gets you down to 2.5 quarts of broth that did this to these noodles. So I want you to do just like I did, and it comes out the same. So start off with 4 quarts and boil your chicken. Take off 1.5 for your noodles. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and add this to it, just like that. Bam! Look at that. And then look at that. I'm gonna stir this up, and you can just see it start even thickening up. Look at that. You know how people use the cream of chicken in the can? That's okay. But this is a natural cream of chicken, the real deal. And that's what I want. I want that real deal taste. But don't get me wrong, chicken using cream of chicken, because I have done that before myself. But I like the old way. Give me that taste. Now look how this is thickening up. Now, if you want to, if you don't want to take off that broth, that 4 quarts, you can have chicken soup, because you're gonna have a lot more broth. So it's up to you if you want to do broth with the chicken soup, or do you want the creamy chicken noodles. So that's what we got. So now, what I would do, and I would put this on low and just let it simmer for a little bit. Look at that. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and let this simmer for maybe about 3 more minutes, and then I'm gonna plate it. Bam! Okay, now you see the noodles have got completed. Look at this. Now, what I was saying, now you have this extra chicken here. Now, you might not want to use all this. It's just up to you how you like it. But it's seasoned. And now, because I want it to still have that seasoning, that's why I'm putting it at the end. So make sure, hold on, like this. I add a little bit. Well, you know what? I'm gonna add it all. It's up to you, but I ain't gonna waste it all because we like chicken here. My son loves the chicken, so. And then I'm just go ahead and just stir it in. Look at this, what you got. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just probably add just a little bit more pepper to that. A little bit more pepper. This is to this, and it's complete. But I'm gonna go ahead and plate it for you. But remember, this is something real simple. A whole chicken, you boil it for about an hour and a half to 2 hours, slowly, for it to be tender and have that savory flavor and taste. And then you take off about 1.5 quarts of water of the broth, and then you put your noodles in boiling. And then you do the first half, you do it for like say 8 minutes high, and then the 12 minutes low. And there you go. Chicken, homemade creamy chicken noodles. Bam! So let me plate it and show you how I'm gonna do it. Bam! I'm back with you. Now look what I got. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Bam! I'm going ahead and plate this right here. Look what's coming out of this pot. Look at that savory sauce. And then you just put like the Ritz crackers and stuff like you would, you know, whatever you like with it, a little bit. A little parsley on this. And I like a little pepper. There you go. Bam! DADYA'S creamy chicken noodle soup. Well, not soup, just noodles. And we're gonna have to taste this right quick. All right. Remember I was telling you like this is not no chicken noodle soup. I had to change over to a fork. Yeah, that's right, fork. Look at this right here. I can grab these noodles and I do it just like that. DADYA'S Kitchen. Look at here. Chicken noodle. Creamy chicken noodle. You got to try this. It's real easy to do. And I want you to try it. Again, we're always striving for that taste. This is the taste right here. Man, that's good. Listen, always remember to be kind to someone because you can make them happy and you make yourself happy. It makes the world a better place. Keep on subscribing, and I thank you for your support. And I look for a wonderful 2023 this year because we got some new products coming your way. So you hold on. I'm going to bring it to you. And bam! You have a good day.